Okay, so I've pressed the magic button and we're going to be going again hopefully now. I'm just going to wait till it goes green here in the live dashboard just to make sure. 1 2 1 2. Let me know if it's loud enough and stuff on the mic, guys. Let's have a look here. What's it saying? Okay, so yeah, it does look as though it's alright. So, and I'm going to send out a tweet here. Fear is only as deep as the mind allows. Just spotted that one. That's not a bad one. So yeah, sorry about that last game. I mean, I think I probably rushed a little bit on some of the moves there. I could have possibly worked out some other strategy, worked out some other tactics during that game, sort of with flow. I mean, I remember that moment when I sort of went up with the colonel on the left and he came back over, and I was assuming that it was a colonel and he was looking to do the exchange eventually, and I should have sort of moved my marshal up there, I think, then see what was going to happen there, because I don't think he had any scouts left at that point, and I might have been able to sort of lure that other colonel out the way onto the marshal. So that was a mistake, and yeah, I've lost the check because I sort of reloaded this. It seemed to freeze, so I've lost what you were saying there, Unladen. Sorry about that. But there were some other things in there you were saying as well in the chat, so I'll have to sort of have a look at that game and see what the problem really was, because I mean, I think, you know, he was a shuffler basically, so there was a chance really for me. I mean, I thought I was doing alright really. I thought I was getting a lot of pieces off of him. I didn't manage to use that advantage well enough really. So okay, gold spine now. So alright, well this might be a bit more realistic for me, I guess, because I think that other one was a fake account or a duplicate account. So fingers crossed this will be a bit more straightforward and easy going for me, not a shuffler, and you know, I can sort of get a grip on the game a little bit easier. I mean, that's the way I like games to go, is so that I know I'm in good condition all the way through. I mean, you know, don't we all? But I don't like the idea of sort of having to be sort of duped by shufflers. Okay, so well, we've got a Louis there. So let's see here then if he's going to give me a chance to do anything here. I may just sort of test on that side there with the scout there. Okay, so he's doing it that way. Well, let me get the Louis because I know what that is. Oh wow, okay. So let me see here what's going to happen. Let's see what this is, just in case that is a marshal. Okay, so I mean, what I may do is, I mean, we know we got that colonel there, so alright, well, I mean, he's potentially sort of gonna come in. I mean, that's probably an exchange. But let's see a minute, it could be okay. So alright then, what I'll have to do is try and sort of go up then with the major and lure that colonel out of there. Let's see what he's going to do here. I mean, if I can sort of do this, then okay, so that's ideal. So I wonder if he's going to sort of take the bait here. He's probably going to think there's no way that's a general. Now he moved that over, sort of saying that it was a protection on that colonel, so it could be a marshal. But you see here, he's obviously sort of worried here. But he's not 100% sure if that's a general or not. You know, ah, wow. So, well, I mean, I think that one is the marshal, so I'm not going to be concerned about this one too much. But I'll be very unlucky, yeah. So that's it. Let's see here what he's going to do. I mean, yeah, he's probably going to look to just sort of go back, so that's all right. So we've got a nice kernel off him. That's what it's all about, this strategy, you know. He's obviously going to try and say that that's the marshal, but I mean, all right, so we've got a bomb there. So, okay then, well, that is good, obviously. So we got one bomb there then. All right, so we've got a potential marshal here then. So all right, so let's start to make progress down here then. We got the one colonel now, so I've got a colonel up on him. So, and we've got a potential marshal here now. So what I may do is just start to press with a colonel up through this. I mean, this could be a general now coming in. Alright, so that's the one that's a potential marshal now. We can sort of come up with this colonel, I believe, here, and I'll be okay. I don't need to panic too much there. Let's see what's going on here. I mean, now he's sort of saying that that's a general, I guess. This is the potential marshal. Let's get a fix on this here, just to see if it is or not. I mean, I doubt it is. No. So, I mean, out of these, you know, it's not likely to be. Well, what I do need to do is to kind of get my route ready, so that if he does come down with that one, that could be the general. As I say, this is now sort of pretending to be the marshal. So, I mean, let's go back over here, see if he's going to bring that one back again. He is, yeah, alright, so if I now go up here then, we can start to sort of outflank him. Press up here with the colonel. We've got the colonel advantage now, so that's sort of way I want to do it. I want to try and obviously get a fix on things. He's now looking to do stuff with that marshal. So based on that, so yeah, this is where I want to try and get these routes ready. I mean, just so I've got the opportunity to protect here. And get out, you know. Okay, so he is saying that that's protection there, and this is a captain. So I mean, I'm assuming, you know, we've got the sort of general there, the marshal there. I mean, we could come in on this here now, based on that. So anyway, welcome back everyone that does come along. Just want to be a bit cautious here that we know that that's a captain there, so I might just pin that one there. Okay, so now he's saying that, so let's see here. I don't believe. Oh right, so he did move back there, didn't he? So I mean, I need to, yeah, now sort of press again, get that to move back again. Now I just want to get this route ready, as I say, for that potential general coming in. And then let's go again here then. See if we can get these two off him. And then if he does move that way, okay, so yeah, I mean, he did say there though something coming in to protect, so I've got to be a bit careful there, but I don't believe so. I think we've got the Marshal and the General in sort of traditional spots here. Marshal here, General here now. Let's go for these. I mean, if it is the Marshal there, then I'm going to be very unlucky about it. Okay. So, alright, well, he's saying that sort of came in there, but I mean, I don't believe it to be a big gun. No, okay, so he's not attacking with it. So, okay then, well, let's sort of get a fix on what that is, because that could be a spy there, I guess, you know. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a major, eh? So, okay. So, I mean, I wonder if you can sort of lure him in. I mean, I'll maybe get a fix on, yeah, so he's now saying that that's covered. So let's just see what this one is. Okay, so that's not a bomb there. Alright, and now he's coming down here with that potential General there. I see, so, okay. Well, I mean, we know that that's the captain there, so just better get my routes a bit better. And yeah, now he's looking to sort of come down with that, I guess. So I guess I've got to just make route for that if needs be. And now he's coming in the other way, so that's a little bit frustrating. I need to get these pieces in a better spot where I can get out now. But I mean, he doesn't want to move that because obviously then the major's going to get taken. So I mean, what I can do, yeah, is maybe just sort of move this out now. I mean, he's going to come back there, I guess, for that. Yeah. Okay, so he's now saying that. So, alright, well, I guess I can sort of look to pin that. I mean, now he's sort of moved that. Okay, so he's now saying it that way. I mean, I guess it could be an exchange. So let's just move this way then for the time being. And just sort of push back there. I mean, I do believe that's probably the General there anyway. Alright, so I guess, yeah, what I can do is move me Louis. I'm up a Louis. I can move this Louis out. I mean, I think we're looking at an exchange in here somewhere, perhaps that one. This is definitely a bit better than I had last time because... Okay, so he's doing it that way. Well, I mean, he didn't attack on it, so... Oh, no! Well... Okay, so, well, I mean... It's only likely to be the General, if nothing else. I mean, if he's going to come in down there on that, you know, we sort of convince him that it's the spies here. But we're going to get one of these majors. I mean, I had that Colonel, and you know, it does reveal the key information. I mean, I could have done with maybe sort of getting a bit of a... Ah, we got his spy there. Oh, he's just leaving this major as free fodder for me, so that's handy. Well, we got his spy there. That is a surprise that he didn't want to do anything with that. So, well, I mean, we can sort of keep him there. I mean, I think we got the general there then. I mean, I could sort of potentially use my Louis here now to get a fix on that. And then sort of come in with my colonel. Now, I mean, he's decided to just sort of move that there. Yeah, it's his general, so and he's now, I mean, he's sort of essentially pinning it, you know. I mean, I got a hope here that he kind of sort of takes the bait now, goes the other way. Yeah, that's fine. So that bluff worked a treat for me, and I mean, you know, now he's potentially sort of got difficulty sort of recovering there, I guess. Really, I mean, potentially lotto, won't he? So okay, well, that's all right. I'm not going to worry about that. So okay, so he's got one other colonel. Obviously, he knows where my marshal is now. But I've got the general. Oh, I'd only had that major advantage really. But we're okay. I mean, if that's the colonel coming in there, I've got to try and look to get round, I guess. He obviously doesn't know where the spy is. He thinks that's the spy, I believe. So I think if I can sort of use that to my advantage, maybe start to sort of press up here. Okay, so yeah, now he's just looking to do scouts, you know, so that's not a problem for me. I can get those sort of chipped away at. Maybe just start to, again, you know, press here. I mean, is he going to come charging right past this piece here? What I may do is just start to press up with a miner now. Again, try and flush out a scout. Ah, well, that's one of the easiest gold players. Ah, I've got myself into gold with that. Got myself back into gold spy there. Oh wow, 5 of you guys. Thanks ever so much for coming along. I mean, I really didn't think I was going to have as much people viewing overnight here today, but I mean, it looks as though we're sort of building up a nice little foundation of people. So thanks ever so much, guys, for coming along and joining me and keeping me company, and obviously hope you're enjoying it. But I mean, that one there, you know, I think the fact that I got those sort of advantages from him, he didn't sort of like the way it was going, I guess, you know. So that was a nice one, really nice one there, nice and quick as well. So I hope I can keep a bit of momentum here. Let's have another one. Let's go again. Well, we got some momentum, so I hope you like that one. Give that one a thumbs up, guys. I needed a good win after the last one. It was a bit of a sad one, the first one. I was a bit, you know, a bit sort of frustrated with how that turned out, because I sort of felt like I was alright, but alright, let's see what we got with our gold scout. See, this is the thing now, we're going up against all these gold players now, so, but that was great, the way that colonel came in at the start and stuff, I managed to convince him that there's no way my general would be there, and he kind of fell for it. And then what was the other one with the... I knew that was the general coming in down there. I know there was another instance, wasn't there, where I got something else from him. It was really... Oh, the spy and the major. Yeah, that was weird that he left that major sitting there and the spy. Very odd. I mean, you know, I was prepared for exchanges, so I think that's sort of why he tried to leave it there. He thought, oh, well, let's see what he's going to do, if I'm prepared to take exchanges. And I was, obviously, at that point, because I had the colonel. So that was good. Okay, here we go then. Let's see, we've got someone with some action down there. Let's just see what we've got going on. Okay, well, let's just do it with these then first, I guess. See what's happening. So we're going to get this. So that's interesting. He didn't sort of take it with this one, so I would assume, yeah, that's a scout. So we can do that. I mean, he's obviously going to move that Louis back. So I mean, what I may do is just start to get this one in the spot that I like him in, and try and do it this way. I mean, if he attacks before I get a chance, it's unfortunate, but I mean, obviously then if he wants to take that captain, I can nab something, such as a major, you know. And I mean, then you see what happens is they're more likely to be covered elsewhere than that spot, you see. So okay, well, I mean, if you're saying that that's the marshal, you know, they all do, don't they? So, you know, we can just happily bring him down here, and you know, let's just test on that, and just see. I mean, you know, if they say that that's the marshal, okay, so that's good. Then they got to be prepared to face the spy as well, you know, so, or the potential for the spy. So let me just bring this one up. I'll try and get a fix on that. I mean, if he's gonna, I think this is likely to be an exchange, you see here. So we just get a fix on. So I don't know if he's gonna come back with that, I dare say. And let's see if I can sort of get him. I mean, he's likely to sort of chase that down, yeah. So out of the two of them, I guess I can just sort of check that one then, yeah. I mean, I'd like to sort of get a scout on this, you know, so I'm hoping that'll sort of move somewhere else again. But that's good. We did get a major, and we know there's a colonel here, so that's interesting. I mean, obviously I'd like to get that colonel. Okay. So, alright, well, I mean, if he's going to sort of come... Okay, so let's see what that is. So yeah, let's go in then. Let's see if he's got that covered. I mean, he's obviously going to try and sort of pretend, you know. Marshal there. So, okay, well, I mean, I can sort of come in on it. Get that. And just sort of chip away now. Oh, sorry guys, I've got to disconnect here. Oh, that's annoying. Thought we were going to get a good steady set streams today. Don't really need any unnecessary problems. Alright, so now he's doing it that way, so okay, let's sort of get a fix on that. I mean, he's trying to say there, obviously, that the marshal's there, so we're going to see. Oh, actually, so we could have had him on the 2 square rule there, I think. Okay, so yeah, he's now doing it that way. So, alright, well, let me press on that. See what he's got going on. Let's see. Ah, okay, so that's a general. I mean, that's an odd thing to do. So, alright, well, let's see here if he's going to sort of take a bluff now. I mean, he may think to himself, you know, that the marshal's now coming in. So, alright. So, okay, if that's what he's saying, that the spy's there, I mean, I can sort of potentially now bait this in, you know. He's got to make a decision here. Let's see. Alright. Well, so he's sort of playing an interesting game here. He's got a colonel, he's got a major. He's got a colonel, major, and a general here now. So let's see what he's going to do here. I mean, yeah, so he's now got a colonel there. So what I may do is start to just bring up here now and try and sort of come in on this with my general. Come back round. Yeah, okay. So, well, I mean, you know, if he wants to do that, he's going to sort of take the risk there. He's going to lotto. Try and sort of pin him, you know. Try and get out a little bit, you know. No, I shouldn't have realistically done that, really. But if I can get this colonel now, now that's handy. Let's see what he's going to do. And he may go down there. Let's see what that is. I mean, if that's the marshal, no, okay. So that's a shame. Managed to get a couple of bits, you know. So we've got a general and a general and a major there. So okay. So well, I mean, he managed to sort of do a little bit of damage there, really. But I have got, you know, and I'm down 2 captains now, though. So that's a bit annoying. Upper Louis. I don't know where his marshal is. It's a shame I didn't have my marshal in a better spot. And this could be his marshal now coming in, you see. Let's see what's happened here. I mean, I have got a Louis advantage. So, I mean, I guess I've got to try and sort of... wow, okay. So, alright, well, I mean, the Louis advantage, not, you know, sort of haven't really done too much damage with that. sort of getting that in place there. So alright, well, let's see what he's going to do here. I mean, I have got to try and sort of mobilise my marshal now, because this is obviously a point where I need to sort of make use of it. Either to get his colonel, I mean his general and his majors is there, so the likelihood of this being the marshal is quite high, I guess. I mean, what's he likely to have there? Alright, so, well, I mean, okay, what I can do is just sort of move back here a bit, I guess. Check on this. Alright, so it's a Louis. So, yeah, might just sort of move back a bit. I mean, what I can do, I guess, is just to press up a little bit here. Now, I mean, I guess if I come in here then with the colonel. Oh, right, well, that's interesting what he's done there. So he's now sort of saying that that's there, but I mean, I can go up another major here with an exchange. I mean, if he's saying that that's the marshal there, I mean, he's going to have to sort of take here. Well, wow, okay. So he doesn't want to do the exchange, and he's saying that that's the marshal there. So I mean, I could get the colonel. Or at least sort of pin it. Move up this way. I mean, I could sort of potentially now then. Yeah, I mean, he's looking to sort of do that there, isn't he? So that's alright. I mean, he's now looking to sort of probably come down there for that colonel. And I mean, that is handy, because he's now again pinned that general in that spot again. What's he saying there? I mean, is that going to be a major, I wonder? Oh, I see. So he's now just saying it that way. So, alright, well, let me go in here again. I mean, I don't need to be too concerned. Right, well, if this one is the marshal, no, okay, so he's saying that that one is, so he's sort of looking to say he's sort of pinned me. What's the situation on Captain? Well, yeah, he is upper captain, isn't he? So I don't need to sort of risk it. I mean, if he's saying that that is the marshal, then fair enough. It's not the end of the world if he wants to do an exchange. But it will release his general, obviously, if he decides to do that. But I mean, this colonel now has got to move. So let's move it back here. And I mean, I guess, yeah, I can sort of look to get my general out now. Down that way again. Okay. Yeah, so He's just going to look to sort of take that. So I mean, I can just go round here. I'll do an exchange. I mean, I'm up the 2 majors, so I don't need to worry too much. We know what's sort of moving, what isn't moving. I can sort of look to maybe come bring this down. If he wants to sort of do that. Oh yeah, he does know that one's moved, so alright, well let me... I'll go that way, I'll go that way. Let me see if I can just try and get this kernel salvaged up here. See, so that's handy, so that's another major there. So now I just need to sort of get him on the 2 square rule somehow. Get that saved. And then if he wants to go up for it and do an exchange, yeah, alright, well, I can sort of just look to do that for the time being, if he wants to sort of do that. I mean, I've got the 3 majors now. Wow, he's lottoed into perfection for me. I mean, he may decide to give up the ghost on that now. But that is brilliant news. Real brilliant news there, lottoing like that. So I mean, yeah, we just got to look for this kernel now. Welcome anyone that comes along. 5 of you, wow, there's gold in them there hills. Yeah, good to see you, Brian. Thanks ever so much for coming along today. Hope you're enjoying it. I mean, you know, I'm looking to get this gold sergeant in the bag that I'm my highest ever ranking. But I think we've got a bit of sour grapes possibly coming in here that they've just lottoed their general into a bomb really for no reason. I mean, he knew I was coming in for exchanges. This is turning out okay, but I've got a feeling we're going to get a buffer rundown now, so that'll be a bit of a shame. But yeah, I think we played it reasonably well there. Got those majors, so I mean that sort of nullifies his 2 captain advantage there, because I mean I can just sort of polish those off now. But I think, yeah, the way this is going, you know, sometimes I'm tempted to go in the chat on these type of players, just say sort of what happened, you know. But I've decided just to sort of give up. Oh, okay, I see. So yeah, he's just moved that scout along. Is he alright? So okay, well, he's going to give it a go, so fair enough to him. What I'll do is I'll just wait now for movement and pin it with the first things that move are going to get pinned now, because I want to just get this kernel, whatever that kernel is, and get it off the board, and then I can just take control with my majors, so it's comfortable for me. There we go, guys. Yeah, I mean, I thought he was gonna, you know, well, I mean, as I say, I did think that, wow, still in gold spy though, that's a shame. Well, I've got to do a couple of things here now, so we'll have a break, but that's quite good because it leaves me 22 minutes on the hour, so that'll work out great. We'll have a break on that 22-minute break. But yeah, we're doing well here, guys, doing well. Glad you've come along. Hope you're enjoying it. I don't know if, yeah, okay, we are going that long. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it there. We're doing all right. We've got 2 and 1 now on the board. I think we've had 3, haven't we? The first one was a loss, and then 2 wins here and just now. Yeah, so that's good. We're in the winning ways. So let's do this break then, and I shall see you in about 20 minutes, guys. All right. See ya. Bye.